One word, blockchain. Have you heard of it? Do you understand it? How is it going to affect real estate? Well, I'm talking about that starting right now. Okay, so I'm not a techie. I know I have a YouTube channel and that seems pretty cool, but I'm not that techie. So when I heard about blockchain, I thought, is this something I can avoid? And then I realized it's coming. And it's coming not only to real estate, but other industries. So the only alternative is to embrace it. Okay, so what is blockchain? Blockchain is an immutable distributed ledger, and once something is created in a blockchain, it becomes extremely difficult to change. That sounds really smart. Immutable distributed ledger. Now, this ledger is open to everyone in a network, and so what that means is that not only one person can just go in and change a record. It actually has to be verified by all of the computers or people on this network, and that can be millions. So each block has data recorded inside of it. And if it's a transaction, it will have the sender, the receiver, the amount of coins or money that is transacted between the two. And it also has a hash, which is kind of like a fingerprint. So each block has a hash that identifies it and also a hash that connects it to the previous block. So essentially, you end up having these blocks of information that are all connected in a chain, i.e. blockchain. Are you still with me? Just a quick disclaimer, I am no expert on explaining this, so I apologize if you know more than me and I sound a little off, but I'm doing my best to lay this out in layman terms. Essentially, this technology allows us to share currency and data in a manner that is quick, efficient, and also is extremely difficult to hack. And this is because if someone were to hack a block, they would have to hack all of the preceding blocks on that blockchain on millions of computers simultaneously. Now, I know I said this isn't my forte, but that sounds extremely difficult to do. This type of technology allows us to trust one another in peer-to-peer transactions, which is not something that we're able to do today. With blockchain, you can send currency to anyone around the globe within minutes without any bank transfers or delays. And you know that currency and information is safe and won't be compromised. Now, if you've ever bought a property, you know that there's a lot of money that goes from one person to the other in a transaction, and that can be really stressful. Well, think about how this can help a real estate transaction in not only making it smoother, but quicker. There's another piece to blockchain that will also affect real estate, and it's called smart contracts. A smart contract is a contract that self-executes and handles the enforcement, management, and performance of those involved in the contract. It's basically pieces of code that store rules, verify rules, and then execute on those rules. There's no intermediary in the contract. Again, it's immutable and distributed. So this means that immutable, it can never be changed once it's created, and distributed, so it's validated by everyone on that network. I realize I have a really high level knowledge on this topic, but just from understanding this little bit, I can see how this is going to affect not only the real estate industry, but many other industries as well. Right now, our purchase contract in Arizona is 11 pages long. Can you imagine if we had a smart contract that can understand all of this, have all the rules applied, and then execute seamlessly when all of the obligations are met by the parties involved? This is going to affect the real estate industry, and I want to be the first to tell you that if you don't already know. How is it going to integrate specifically in real estate? I can't tell you that. I already told you I'm not a techie, but I do know this will be a large part of the industry as we continue to innovate over the next few years. So heads up, this is what's coming sooner or later. If you want a more advanced version of this, or maybe just a better detailed description of blockchain and how it works and smart contracts, I encourage you to look up a few YouTube videos or some TED Talks. There's a lot of great information out there. I'm gonna ask, please do not call me with questions about blockchain because I don't think I'll be able to answer them. But if you are thinking about buying or selling a home or investing and want some advice or some information, you can absolutely give me a call. I'm Caitlin McKeag with Berkshire Hathaway, and I hope this wasn't too painful to watch, and I do hope that it was a little bit informational for you.